Well, with football season almost upon us, Indianapolis-based USA Football has launched multifaceted programs aimed at bringing the best in safety and coaching to all levels of the game, but especially to our youth. Bill Benner has more inside Indiana sports. Bill.
Gary, thanks. From how youth leagues are organized and conducted to limited contact play to coach certification, USA Football is trying to ensure the continued growth of football while doing everything it can to ensure the safety of the kids who play the game. And joining us today to discuss these various initiatives is Scott Hallenbeck, the Chief Executive Officer of USA Football. Scott, welcome. Good to have you back on the program.
Great to be with you as always.
Again, multifaceted initiatives. USA Football, they had a great program called Heads Up Football. Had to do a lot with tackling techniques and making sure that kids, again, were playing with heads up. But from that, you've spun off, again, this various initiatives, starting with League Excellence, Coach Certification. Just give us a general overview of these programs that USA Football is engaging in.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, building on the foundation of the Heads Up Football program, we work closely with the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee and created something we call the football development model, which simply put is addressing the contacts in a new way. And that is start with non-contact, progress to limited contact, and then to full contact tackle. So think of flag to something we call tackle bar, which is you don't knock to the ground, you sort of learn the game in a different way, onto rookie tackle and full 11 aside. Full field tackle. We also base it on an age-appropriate skill-based learning. The best analogy I would have for you, if you think of soccer, this is why they have like 8 different field sizes and goal sizes. They progress the kids based on their ages. It's a whole new reimagined way to look at football, and it's being incredibly well received by parents. It simply gives parents more entry points and options, and it meets kids where they are. So not every 8-year-old's the same, right? Not every 10-year-old's the same. So it's a whole new way to look at the game in terms of how we teach it, how we develop the athletes, and how we coach them.
Talk about the League Excellence Program. Again, you're engaging with leagues of, again, various levels, various ages throughout the country.
Exactly, and thank you. In sort of concert with that football development model, one of the things we learned from the Heads of Football program is we need to find new ways to celebrate and recognize leagues that are doing things the right way. So think of the League Excellence program as really a good housekeeping seal approach. So we have a bronze, silver, and gold program. When you reach any of those levels, USA Football celebrates, recognizes you. We work with partners like our friends at the Colts and the Big Ten and other partners around the country to help recognize and celebrate these leagues for doing things the right way. The simple premise is sort of to set new standards and best practices and then raise all boats over time.
Scott, coach certification, very, very important that, again, as you train these kids and give them techniques, it comes from the coaches, and coach certification is a very important part of this program.
Absolutely right. It doesn't really get any more important than teaching the coaches. So the foundation and backbone of our organization, well over 100,000 coaches a year get trained. And it's all now about football development models. So it's not just the things you mentioned earlier, technical, tactical, those sorts of things. We're talking about mental health now. We're talking about anti-abuse. We're talking about a myriad of other things, nutrition, trying to be holistic when we approach this with coaches and how they manage, today's world, which is very different than it was obviously a couple of years ago and certainly 5 or 10 years ago. So always going to be a critical component of ours in terms of coaching or educating coaches and them working with the kids.
And Scott, quickly as we wrap up, I know Pete Ward of the Colts, longtime leader of the Colts organization, Kevin Warren, commissioner of the Big Ten. You guys had a presence at the Big Ten Media Day recently in Indianapolis, and so a lot of support from those various folks.
Yeah, love to have Pete Ward and Kevin Warren as new board members. And then, the Big Ten's been a long-standing great partner among other college conferences. They're all working with us closely to, again, make this game better and safer.
Well, Scott Hallenbeck, the Chief Executive Officer of USA Football, we appreciate you being on the program. And again, we got to bring these kids up and make them play the game the right way. Thanks for being on the program.
Yeah, great. Always good to be with you guys. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Scott. And Gary, back to you.